Not sure if your relationship is abusive? Here are 10 of the subtler signs. Number 1, you feel like a therapist and not a partner. They rely on you to solve their emotional problems, but they dismiss your needs and struggles. And this creates a power imbalance where you're constantly giving but rarely receiving. Number 2, your self-identity feels blurry. You've lost touch with who you are outside of the relationship. Your preferences, your opinions, your goals seem overshadowed by their needs and their expectations. Number 3, they weaponize your vulnerabilities. Any information that is shared in trust is later used against you in arguments, making you feel hesitant to open up again. Number 4, peace comes at a price. The relationship feels calm only when you sacrifice your needs, your values, or time to keep them happy. This one-sided dynamic will create resentment over time. Number 5, you're always over-explaining yourself. You feel the need to defend and justify your actions and your thoughts and your feelings constantly, as if you're on trial. This points to gaslighting and a lack of emotional safety. Number 6, you feel like you're walking on eggshells. You feel the need to censor your thoughts or your opinions or your feelings to avoid triggering your partner's anger or mood swings. Over time, this will erode your sense of authenticity and your self-worth. Number 7, the emotional exhaustion even after good moments. Even during the seemingly positive interactions, you feel drained and anxious, anticipating the negative shift. Number 8, they undermine your growth. When you express excitement about something that you've achieved, they dismiss, criticize, and discourage you. This subtle sabotage might be framed as realism or concern, but it stifles your progress. Number 8, the apology cycle feels empty. They apologize when confronted. The behavior doesn't change. And over time, the apologies feel like a script to avoid accountability rather than genuine remorse. Number 10, your boundaries are used against you. When you set boundaries, they accuse you of being selfish, controlling, or uncaring. This makes you question your right to assert your limits, making you feel guilty, unsure, or confused. Know that these things do not happen in a healthy relationship. In a healthy relationship, you are free to be yourself and to express yourself. Know that you're not meant to have relationships like this, and you definitely do not need to settle for them.
The quickest way to spot a narcissistic man is if he's feminine. Let's get deep into it. A feminine man is more than likely a narcissistic man. And let me tell you how feminine they are. Number 1, they love to argue. They will argue you down and they will win the argument. And I talk about this a lot on my channel. If you've seen a lot of my videos, I've talked about it. The narcissistic man is so feminine in the way that they argue. They argue with women, and when they argue like a female. They're talking about your looks. They're talking about your weave, your eyelashes, your eyebrow, your makeup. Like, no masculine man who's comfortable in his masculinity, who's busy doing masculine stuff, is studying a woman's wig to see that it's not laying right, or her lace is showing, or her lashes is falling off, or her eyebrows are not on. A feminine man will do that. And if he's feminine, he's down low and he's narcissistic. Narcissism and down low goes hand in hand, especially when it comes to men. Okay? That is a feminine man. That is a narcissistic man. Another way to tell that he's feminine is the way he acts around you. He wants to be the princess. All of the princess treatment that you want, oh, honey, he wants it too. He wants you to buy him flowers if you could buy him flowers. He wants you to do his nails, cut his nails, do his feet, massage his feet, like all of the princess treatment. He wants you to drive when you're with him, okay? He wants to sit in the passenger like a little princess, and he wants you to drive him around. That's a narcissistic man. The reason for that is a lot of them like men, and in a lot of their man-man relationship, the two-man relationship, they are the female, okay? And they want to be treated as is. So they get women as a beard. They get women as a cover-up. But their main love, the love of their life, is another man. And when they're with that other man, they are usually the female. Okay? I hope you got that. I hope that makes sense. They're usually the female. Another way to tell that he's a narcissist in a feminine way is his demeanor. The way he carries himself around. I don't care how buff he is. I don't care if he's a gym rat. I don't care if he's 6'10". I don't care if he's super muscular. They're very feminine. And again, for my ladies who have dealt with a true narcissist, you know how feminine these men are. Another feminine thing that they do that tells you that they're narcissists is they're very jealous. They have the Jezebel spirit. They are jealous of their own woman. their own partner. And let me tell you how this jealousy is displayed. All right. Let's say you do your makeup and you're looking snatched, okay? Period. You're looking beautiful. Your lashes is tea. Your makeup is nice. Your eyebrows, like everything looks beautiful. They are not going to give you a drop of compliment. As a matter of fact, they're going to try to bring your self-esteem down by criticizing the way your makeup look. Let's say you're dressed and you're going to a function and you just look so good. Body is tea. The outfit is on 10. Like, you just look so beautiful. They're not going to compliment you. They're actually going to be mean to you. They're going to have an instant attitude. Or they'll tell you that you look bad, even though you can see you have two shiny eyes, that you look freaking good. They're going to try to convince you that you don't look good. They're going to try to find a way to start a fight with you and make you try to change your outfit. They are jealous. The reason they're doing that is because you look good, you look better than them, and they see you as competition. When you walk into that room, whether it's a wedding, baby shower, whatever, all eyes are going to be on you. Everybody's going to compliment you. Everybody's going to tell you how beautiful you are. And they're not going to get that compliment. And they cannot have that. They're very jealous. The Jezebel spirit is dripping all over their body. They are feminine. Feminine? Feminine? I don't know if there's a T, but you can add a T. Say Mercy told you to do it. Those are ways, simple ways, that you can tell this fool is a narcissist because he's so feminine. Follow for more if you like contents like these. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I'm going to hold your hand as I say this. If you feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells, over-explaining yourself, or questioning whether you're the problem in the relationship, you might be dating somebody very manipulative. And disclaimer, I am not here to diagnose anybody, but I am here to help you recognize patterns that are toxic so you don't get trapped in a relationship that slowly destroys you over time. So here are 5 signs that you might be dating somebody who has very narcissistic tendencies. Sign number 1 is that the relationship feels like a total roller coaster. One day they're all over you, making you feel like they're the love of your life. The next day they're distant, they're cold, they're picking fights over nothing. And that cycle keeps you hooked. It's like a drug. You're chasing the highs and you're blaming yourself for the lows. Sign number 2, you're always having to explain yourself. No matter what happens, they'll somehow flip the conversation to make you the bad guy, even when they're clearly in the wrong. You're the one apologizing just to keep the peace. Healthy love shouldn't feel like you constantly having to defend yourself. Sign number 3, they were obsessed with you at first, but now you feel like you're a burden. So at the beginning, they were intense, over the top, super romantic, constant texting, calling you their soulmate. But now they're pulling away, making you feel like you're too needy for wanting the same connection that they once gave you so easily. And this is love bombing, right? Which actually isn't love, it's manipulation. Number 4, your feelings are always seen as an overreaction to them. You tell them something that hurt you, they roll their eyes, they get defensive, they call you too sensitive, dramatic, and you start to wonder if you are actually overreacting because they make you question your own reality. If somebody truly cares about you, they will listen when you're upset and they don't make you feel stupid for having feelings. Sign number 5, this is an important one. I mean, they're all important, but if you don't recognize yourself anymore, you used to feel strong, confident, sure of yourself, independent, but now you're feeling constantly anxious, exhausted, doubting yourself. This is not a phase. This is a sign of emotional manipulation. And a healthy relationship should make you feel even more like yourself, not like you're losing pieces of who you are. So if this sounds familiar, please listen. This isn't love, and it's also not your fault. Real love feels safe, it feels secure, it feels mutual, and you deserve so much better than somebody who makes you keep questioning your worth.
Falling in love with a narcissist is the worst thing that can ever happen to a person, and I'm going to tell you how you can tell if you're in love with a narcissist. You are in love with a narcissist if this specific thing happened. When you first meet the narcissist, they rush with everything. That's number 1, and everybody knows this. This is the telltale sign of the narcissist. It's called love bombing. They rush everything and they make you feel like you're the best thing that has ever happened to them. But the opposite of that is they make you feel like you are the love of their life. They make you feel like you have never met anybody like this before. And really, you've never met anybody like this. They make you feel like you have the same things in common. You love the same things. You have the same interests in food, in music, in style, in everything. You have everything in common. They will literally mirror all of the things that you've ever wanted in a partner, and they'll make you fall for them. So much so that you will believe that this is your person. This is your soulmate. This is the person you were meant to be with. This is when you start to let your guards down. This is when you start to really, really fall hard for this person. This is when they say jump, you jump, because they are jumping too. Everything they're telling you to do, they're doing too. They're cutting their friends off, cutting their family off. They're making you feel like it's you and them against the world. It's just a beautiful love story that two people who love each other have finally found each other and are so much in love. So you let your guards down. You trust them with every bone in your body. You love them with every fiber. This is your person. Once they start to notice that you are 100% in, then they start to fall back. They start to slowly pull all of their energy away from you. And at this point, you are at, I don't know, cloud 9 or whatever. Like, you are 150% in this relationship. You love them with everything in you. You have given up everything, your sanity, your boundaries, your just everything. You've given it all for this person. And now the person starts to draw back. They start to pull back. Now, the worst part is everything becomes your fault. Everything that goes wrong in this relationship is your fault. Everything bad that happens is your fault. They will lie on you, it's your fault. They will gaslight you, it's your fault. They will cheat on you, it's your fault. And the sick part is you are now fighting to get this person back, the person you fell in love with, the person who made you feel like it's you and them against the world, the person who made you feel safe, the person who made you let your guards down, the person who made you forget your boundaries, things you believe in, the person who isolated you from everybody, thinking that it's about to be you and them versus the world, a power couple. You're about to build this future together. You're about to build your dream home. You're about to start this business. The person who made you feel like there is nobody else on earth but them, the same person now hates your guts. There is nothing on earth that you can do that makes them happy. Nothing satisfies them. They don't like the way you talk. They don't like the way you breathe. They don't even like the way you chew. They don't like the way you sit there and do absolutely nothing. They just don't like you anymore. And you are the problem. Everything they do, you're the problem. But the sick thing is, another sick thing is that everything they're doing to you, you dare not do to them. They can lie to you, but you better not lie to them. They can cheat on you, but you better not even smile back at a stranger who smiled at you. They can gaslight you, but you better not call them out for gaslighting you. You become a prisoner with this person because everything they do is the end all be all, but everything you do is the problem. And they don't want to let you go, but they also don't want to make you happy. So you'll beg and plead and cry and apologize for their actions. You'll do all the things. There is nothing you can do that will be good enough. This is how you can tell that you are in love with a narcissist. And I say in love because at this point, all of the things that they did at the start of the relationship made you fall in love with them. And once you're in love with someone, it's really hard to walk away from them. It's really hard to see the bad things that they're doing for what it is, because they'll do it and come back and gaslight you, and you'll end up thinking it's your fault. You're in love with this person now, and it's hard to just get up and pull away or do the same things that they're doing to you. So you'll find that the narcissistic victim are the most loyal people. The narcissistic victim will not gossip about their narcissist. They will protect the narcissist, lying, stealing, abusive behaviors. They will praise the narcissist in public or to their friends and family. They are so loyal to this person. And the opposite, the exact opposite, is true for the narcissist or the abuser. This person will lie on you. They'll come up with stories about you. They'll gossip about you to everybody. They'll cheat on you. They'll spread lies and rumors about you. They'll call you ugly. They'll do the worst things to you. So if you are in this situation and you're confused, you're dealing with a narcissist. You are literally in love with a narcissist and you need to get help. Talk to people, because I know people just say, just walk away, just walk away. Again, that's the reason I use love, because walking away from someone you truly love and care about is really hard. This is when you need your army. This is when you need your support system. This is when you need a team of people to really help you, a team of people who really love and care about you. And I don't care if they isolated you from the people who love and care about you. You need to go back to those people. You need to call them up and say, hey, I'm sorry. This guy made me feel like I was on top of the world, and now he just dropped me like trash. I need you. I need a support system. Like, if it's your family, your friends, your sister, your brother, get back with those people. They are the only people who are going to help you out. You cannot do this by yourself, because the level of gaslighting, the level of breadcrumbing, the level of confusion that you're going to go through, you most likely cannot do it by yourself. You need counseling, you need a support system, and most of all, you need to pray. And most importantly, you need to get away from these people as soon as possible, because their goal is not to just abuse you. Their goal is to abuse you and destroy you. And they'll stop at nothing but to do this.
10 early relationship red flags that you found yourself in a relationship with a narcissist. Number 1, this relationship started very intensely. Right off the bat, you jumped into a relationship, they were calling or texting you all day long, wanting to see you all of the time, and making you feel very special and amazing. Number 2, they appeared to be a really good, really invested, really involved, enthusiastic partner, and they were contributing a lot to the relationship. However, as time goes on, they have started to retract all of their love, attention, and affection and approval, and now you're the one doing all of the work and making up the distance. Number 3, you're finding yourself going back on boundaries that you never thought you would go back on. You are doing things and changing things about yourself that didn't need to be changed in order to try to make this person approve of you and make them happy. Number 4, this person has gotten progressively less like who they were in the beginning. They seem kind of vacant, empty, or boring when you guys are home alone. And you're starting to wonder where the person that you got in the relationship with has gone. Number 5, you are getting progressively more afraid to express your feelings and emotions. Because this person either takes you expressing yourself as a personal attack on themselves, or they're starting to outright punish you for speaking about how you think and feel and what your desires are and expressing emotions. And because of this, you spend a lot of time writing and rewriting long text messages, policing and being very careful of your tone, the words you use when you bring things up, and even the expression on your face. Which leads into number 6. They are hypersensitive to criticism and continually seem to perceive that you are trying to attack them, trying to persecute them, trying to humiliate them, and otherwise starting to see you and treat you as more of an enemy than a partner. Number 7. They have started to display a lack of empathy. Either they're not really reacting normally when you get upset or cry, or you have told them something terrible that's happened. Someone's died, you have disclosed abuse in your past or something like this. And instead of empathizing with you like a normal human being, they kind of had a non-reaction. Number 8, you realize that they are actually very manipulative and that they are gaslighting you. They're telling you that things that happened didn't happen. They're making you question your memory and generally denying your reality in different ways. And otherwise using fear, obligation, and guilt to manipulate and control you. Number 9, they hold massive double standards that they cannot seem to see. They have one rule for you and another rule for themselves, and often appear like a massive hypocrite, but yet they cannot see that. And in fact seem to have a massive issue with self-reflection in general. And number 10, you're noticing big inconsistencies. The stories they're telling you aren't matching up, their words and actions aren't matching up. You've caught them in a lie, you've caught them doing something that they had proclaimed was against their amazing character that they claimed to have in the beginning. Maybe they said that they don't stay in contact with exes, and then you find out that they're actually following all of their exes still on social media. You catch them talking to someone else or outright talking to an ex. You find out that they're not where they said they were going to be. Inconsistencies abound. Now, of course, when we're looking at a narcissistic relationship, we're looking for a constellation of things, not one or two things out of this list. But let me know how many of these you're experiencing or have experienced.
Hey girl, listen, let me know in the comments below if you have ever experienced being in a relationship with a narcissist. I have, and it is one of the most draining experiences that I've ever had in my life. I spent nearly 6 years with this idiot, and when I tell you the amount of emotional, mental, physical, just abuse that comes with these people, it's insane. Let me know down in the comments below if you've ever been in a relationship with a narc, because it is truly traumatizing and I'm still healing from it. So I definitely wanted to post this video to make you guys aware. These are definite signs. He had every single trait that was listed in everyone's video. Everybody's. All right, y'all. I hope you haven't experienced it, but if you have, please let the ladies know what to look out for, what your specific, if anything that wasn't listed on this video, please note it in the comments below, because we need to make each other aware, because these people are dangerous. They are dangerous. They are legit spawns from Satan himself. So, thank you for watching, ladies, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.